What's going on, everybody, and welcome to episode 6 of Wrecked Bike Rebuild. If everything goes right today, we're gonna clean this thing. We're gonna take that off. We're gonna take that off too. We're gonna replace this ugly hunk of shit. And we're gonna put something here. Let's get started. Alright, so guys, we've finally got the bike to a point where we can start customizing it. I cannot fit anything more on my table behind you, full of parts and stuff to put on this bike. I've got the tools I think I need. So, before we get to customizing it, I think I'm gonna try to get the bike kind of clean, because it's pretty nasty, especially in the little tiny parts of the bike. So I'm gonna give it a basic spray down. I'm not gonna take it outside and wash it and all this kind of crap. I'm just gonna spray it with some chemical and wipe it off so we can start with a kind of clean thing, and then we're gonna start customizing it today, finally. Also, since we're working with chemical stuff today, safety, #1 priority. Hold on, I'm not done. I ain't trying to breathe in deadly, how does this work? Oh wait, that's the bottom. Does this go around your head? There's no way. Oh, got it. I got it. Okay. Safety. Safety, #1 thing today. Ow. Alright, this seems 100% safe. My glasses are fogging up. Hold on. Alright. Much better. Okay. So, as far as cleaning the bike, I've got this random helmet cleaner stuff. Had it in my chemical cabinet. So I'm just going to use that. I think it'll work. These glasses are getting fogged up already, so this should turn out to be a fantastic day. Let's clean this thing. I keep having to readjust this little mask thing because, it's really not helping that my nose is crooked. That it's not staying on correctly. Oh, man, starting out so good already. You know, I really like my new little icon jacket thing, but I can already tell it's gonna get too hot, especially with cleaning stuff. So we're gonna go no jacket. It is randomly freezing in Georgia today, so I don't know why. Alright guys, we've given the bike a little bit of a rundown and gotten it clean. Let me show you the stuff that I was using. I wasn't sure how this was going to work. The whole point of using a helmet cleaner is because I didn't want to have to rinse the bike. I just wanted to spray and kind of wipe grime off. And as you can see, the bike was pretty gross. But I wanted something not very powerful. Basically, I could have used Windex probably. That would work just as good. But the helmet cleaner, I know a helmet cleaner is going to be really light. It's not going to be very powerful because they're not going to make a cleaner that would erode a helmet down. You know what I mean? That's kind of the thought process behind me using the helmet cleaner, but it worked out really well, especially on these little black pieces right here. This red was gross. Oh yeah, check this thing out. Look at that. That's what it looked like, that blackness right there. And that's what it cleaned up to. Pretty awesome. I've always used a certain type of cleaner when it comes to wheels, and I actually learned this from a buddy of mine, Mr. Yummy R6, is kerosene. And I know a lot of you people that think I'm stupid and don't know what I'm doing. This is a little green bottle, but it has kerosene inside of it. Kerosene will clean your rims like nothing you have ever seen. It's what I've always done. I've done it on that bike, this bike, that. I haven't done it on this bike yet. Done it on that bike. I've even done it on that one. So kerosene works really well for me. So I'm going to show you guys how awesome this stuff works on these tires. Alright, so this tire right here especially looks pretty terrible. Which means it's a good opportunity to try kerosene out. I guess I should open the bottle first. Alright. One towel. Oh, I can do the little infomercial thing. And with one wipe. Oh man, okay. It's okay, that was on there pretty bad. Look at that shiz. That brand new tire look. Look at that. That's pretty freaking clean. It's got this wearing little black thing, but like, not bad. So yeah, kerosene works really well. I'm gonna use the kerosene and clean both of the other two tires, and then we'll begin customizing. I, for some reason, like starting a project on a clean bike. Just a personal thing, I guess. Also, I will note, for you guys like me that are open about not knowing everything in life, if you've never used kerosene before, it is highly flammable, so be very cautious when you're using it. Don't be stupid and smoke a cigarette while you're cleaning your tire with kerosene. You could get yourself into some trouble. Okay, front tire looks good enough for me. Let's go to the back one. What the hell? Now, I'm not sure what this person ran into, but it looks like they ran through a plate of quinoa right here in the tire. I'm going to try to clean that out with my handy dandy kerosene. Good Lord, man. Alright guys, so I've scrubbed it for a minute, and the tire definitely looks better regardless, but it seems like kerosene has reached its match with quinoa. This stuff is just really caked on, so I'm gonna have to wait till I get the tire off, and I'll do an extra scrub with it. But for now, I think the bike's clean enough. I'm gonna let it dry for a minute just because, you know, kerosene and flammability and all that kind of stuff. And then we'll get working on it. Alright guys, so now that all the kerosene and the cleaning stuff has dried off the bike, we're going to get started. The first thing I want to do today is get the wheels taken off. And I'm also going to be removing the chain because, you know, it looks like that. So when I first started riding, I made a mistake of when I tried to take my tires off, I actually took my chain off first. And I made that mistake one time. And the reason you don't want to do that is because the chain will lock your wheel from moving if it moves. Don't remove your chain before you take your axles off. Also, I got the tool that I needed last week. So this is the nut that I need to use to get the rear axle off. I didn't have it last week and it made me very frustrated because I couldn't do anything. So, I guess I don't need this thing. Okay, let's take the wheels off. This thing's going to, ow! At least we're safe. I seem to have run into an issue with getting this 28 mil socket. I need to get the plastic off. Fixed it. Man, all of that to get everything out of here. Well, at least it's out. I am gonna need these guys. Alright, so before I can get to the rear axles on here, there's this little pin. I think I can just... Come on. Ooh. Camera? You good? How dare you hit the camera? Okay, this one... Oh, wow, that one came off a little easier. Take it back, a lot easier. Okay. If all is correct, we should be able to get the rear axle off now. I imagine this is going to take some added force, or at least that's what I've been told. So I got, what's this called, a breaker bar? Yeah, a breaker bar. Just to get it initially off, I'm also going to lower this down because I don't want to be doing crazy stuff with the bike up there on that. I'm no MotoBoxusa, but I have faith that I can make this work. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. All right, Lucy. Holy shit. I need a good grip. Oh! Success? Did we? No. Shit. Wait, it worked. Holy shit. Yo, the breaker, oh my God, the breaker bar worked. Holy crap. Check it out. So the little thing, it worked. It now wiggles. Hell yeah. Okay, now this one. All right, so we still got to break that one, I believe. If this tool works correctly, I should flip it around, click it on this side, and now it should just fit over here. And it does. Oh shit. Hold the bike. Why are you not holding the bike? The tire is just spinning now. Okay, let's, it might be in neutral maybe. Confirm, the bike is in neutral. Okay. Bike's officially in gear now. We should be fine. Okay, no more spinny tire. Okay. Nope, not yet. Working it. Oh, breaker bar, you're amazing. Oh, not that amazing. Okay, your hand untightable. Perfect. Okay, so we got some success with the rear tire. The axles are totally loose on them, so now I can use my Pitbull stand that I have here. This is a single-sided Pitbull stand. I've always used Pitbull stands. I have one over there, and it has lasted through a lot of shit. That's why I got Pitbull stands. This one should fit this bike. Okay. I don't know if I'll be able to get it up with the straps, though. Oh, okay, or not. Wow, that was actually... That's awesome. Okay, I kind of expected that to be a little more of a pain in the ass, but it wasn't, so that's good. Alas, we do still have the front. I am now looking for a conversion type of thing. Ow. Looking for a conversion type of thing to fit into there. Uh-oh. 'Tis not good. All this and I don't even have the right bit? Are you serious? Now I feel really stupid. Okay, so as bad as I want to MacGyver that whole thing, I'm going to run up to the road to an Advanced Auto Parts and get the tool I need, which is basically an adapter piece from this thing to this thing. You can see. Damn it. With the help of movie magic, Chase now has the part. Man, if they don't have it at Advanced Auto Parts, this is going to be a really awkward transition. But you know what? We do what we got to do. All right. So, after going to Home Depot, failing, and Advanced Auto Parts, and failing again, I have realized that the 28mm socket is a terrible size. Everybody has up to 27, and then it skips to 30. Oh, Lord God. Okay, and nobody has 3/4 ratchets. Like, my only solution that I could find. I don't know if this is going to work. Pray for me. Oh, wait, that was it? It was like barely on. Hey man, do you need any help with what you got going on? No, I got it now. Thanks, I appreciate it. Well, problem solved. So now we get the fun part of attempting to get the front tire of the Ducati up on the other Pitbull stand for the front. So the way this Pitbull stand works is this thing kind of raises the bike up right here, but it's got this little hole thing right here, and I have Pitbull front stand pin. What this does is I plug this into that thing, and then this goes into a hole under there and lifts it up. Or we just lift it up through these things. I don't know. Ooh. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna remove this guy and this guy so that we can lift the bike totally on the Pitbull stands, and that way the bike will just be levitated. Okay. Okay, so if everything on this bike is correct right now, it's on the rear stand, so I should be able to loosen this up. The entire bike should be able to stand up on its own right now. Okay. Woo! Lower. And the bike stays. Perfect. Okay. So let's take this stuff off. Now the sketchy part of trying to, whatever, I don't know, let's figure this out. I should like put it up in there and like prop it up, and I don't feel good about this. Okay. All right, it's in the hole. Now we should just okay. Okay. You good? Okay, that works. Now we can't get to that though because of this. Life always gives you positives and negatives. The positive, the Pitbull stands work fantastically. Front and rear. Bike is totally levitated. Even the little nose thing works beautifully. Now for the negatives. Now I can't get the axle out because of this little piece of Look at it. Just look at it. Okay? Over here, I can just take it off and get it off. This side, totally fine. I can just, you know. It's a learning process, really. So now, I guess I'm going to... So I guess what I'm going to do now is take the front wheel off the Pitbull stand. Put it back up on the Pitbull stand without the little nose thing. Alright, we're going to lower it down. And it'll fit out, right? Okay, got it. Now, we put it back up. Sketchy! Okay, we're gonna push it back some. Okay, everything's fine. Now, we're going to tap that out. What in the shit is happening? Okay, so in my experience, at this point, I would typically just tap the front axle, like so, and it would slowly come out the other side. But that is not currently happening. Time to review the online documentation. So after doing some research, and thanks to Hans Boltz and his Ducati Monster 1100S Part 1 removal, it's sad, but he's only got 350... 3,500? Nice job, Chase. Alright, so what we need to do, there are bolts underneath here that we're going to loosen. We're also going to take the calipers off. Yay, research! Now we gotta... I'll show you. Yep, there's the sneaky little bastards. That. This is probably what we need. Holy shit. Alright, we need bigger tools. Fine. Oh, wow, that just makes me look like a weak little bitch. Okay, now with all that, I should put it back up on its front stand and remove this bitch. Sketchy. I knew there was a good reason to keep wood randomly from my garage build. Now it's gonna come in handy. That will prop the wheel up. Okay, now everything's loosened, so I should hit this. You guys can see down here, we're now getting a little bit of movement. Will this work? Nice. If you guys want to know what, this is the little stand thing to the bike stand. I'm just putting it in on one side and just tapping it through. Yeah, there we go. That's, wow. Adjusting the camera with a giant metal rod. Okay. I can feel the tire. It's totally loose now. All right. Calibrate. Oh, wow. How the hell does that come off? How the hell do you take the calipers off, for real? All right, I'm gonna take this off, I guess. Because that way at least it'll give me some space to work with. Yeah, look at that. Like they're not coming off. I just don't understand because Home Dude on the video didn't have to do this. Like his just, can you wiggle it off? Alright, I'm gonna think. Okay, so I just watched the video and Home Dude did it with his hands. I'm gonna do it with my hands. I think what I'm gonna do is try to put a flathead screwdriver inside of it and like open the brake pads up so that in the calipers so that I can open up a little bit and get a little bit of wiggle room because Home Dude pulls it. I'm gonna get a flathead. Oh, wait, really? Like that? Okay. All right, that's the calipers. Ooh, I could zip tie them. Okay, we'll figure that out. All right, you're gonna hang for just a second, I promise. Okay. First, let me take the tire and show my trophy. Okay, here's my trophy. I killed this animal myself. I don't know what the hell that is. I assume it... Front tire. I'm gonna hang these calipers up now. What's up, babe?
How's it going?
Well, it's going great. It's going fantastic. This is what I have to touch my nice camera with. Oh my God, what am I doing? Okay, check that out. Bike levitating. This is sketch. If I could lift the bike somehow. Okay, so now that the front is levitating, the rear is time to get levitated. From what I saw, it's this, it's that, and then this just comes, oh my God, oh that's one-handed. Okay, we're gonna just do that. We're gonna MotoBoxusa the shit out of this. Okay. I did not mean for that to happen like that. Okay, bike's levitating. When the hell did that happen? Rear wheel just like, whatever, just... I really want to figure the front of it out, though. I'm gonna be thinking. I think I got an idea. My watch! My beautiful watch! No! Can we all have a moment of silence for Chase's awesome freaking watch that his fiance gave him on his last birthday. Yeah, to be fair, a lot of you guys told me not to wear my watch when I was working, but I love my watch and I didn't want to ever take it off, and I wanted it to have dings and stuff on it, but I still wanted it to work. Maybe I can fix it. That'll be for another day. There we go. Hypothetically, this will hold the bike up for at least a moment. Okay, let's see if this works. For added safety, I'm gonna put 2 blocks of wood underneath for stability. Proceeding with caution, only hand pumping. Okay, bike weighted in the front confirmed. Okay, so the bike is clear. We can now very carefully, oh shit. Okay, now we have haulage. Ooh. Oh, okay, I know. We won't do this yet. Oh, shit. Okay. We're fine. You're fine. You okay? Oh, yep, fine. Yep. We're going to slowly lower it. Okay. Okay. We're going to stop. Everything is totally fine. This is okay. That's gonna go up underneath. This goes under these things. Get straight, baby, come on. All right. All right, okay. Okay, yeah. All right, that worked. Nailed it. That is progress. Now we've got a stable motorcycle on some pretty Pitbull stands. Okay, so now we've got the tires off. If I didn't tell you guys, we were taking the tires off because I'm gonna go take the rims to get powder coated. So that is the reason I took those off. Also, after I get the tires powder coated, I'm going to be getting the new tires put on. I'm going to do that at Mountain Motorsports. I'm not actually going to take the bearings and the stuff out of the tires. I'm just going to take them to Mountain Motorsports, let them take the bearings out. I'm going to go get them powder coated at a local shop here in Atlanta. I'm going to go take them back to Mountain Motorsports and get the new tires put on. And when I bring them back, they will be awesome. You're going to have to wait to see what color they get powder coated. Okay. So that is 2 of the major 3 things I wanted to get done. The only other thing, no, 2 of the 4 things. Okay, the next one's a kind of a big one though. Let's replace the tail light. Before I show you guys the new tail light, I just want to remind you what the old one looks like. It doesn't look terrible, but pretty big. Got this ugly silver fender eliminator and this silver box. I can't stand all of the silver. Like, we got this black going on and this kind of ruins it. So I reached out to a company called MotoBox and they make a slim profile tail light. That's the tail light. This is the box that comes. Come on. MotoBoxusa.net. Those guys were awesome enough to send me this freaking tail light totally free. So you guys are awesome. That's a comparison of what the new one looks like and what the old one looks like. Freaking love it. Gonna get it installed. Pretty freaking excited. Also gonna be 100% honest. So this thing's pretty straightforward. And it has a little plug adapter thing. I'm assuming that'll just plug in and work. Don't know what the hell these are. Don't know what these are. And this is Pretty obvious license plate. Hopefully we will find out what this is really quickly. So before we do anything, we should probably just take the rear tail light off and then kind of see what we're working with. Again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this exhaust piece off because I'm going to take full advantage of being able to have this exhaust off and opened up. And that way I'll be able to work in here a little better. We just got to take this off first. So the goal is to get this guy off, and if you kind of look inside of there, it looks like we got to undo these two guys, which look like they go down to them. Then there's these two down here, which go up to these guys. Based on that. Yep. Good, I didn't want you anyway. Oh my goodness, okay. So there ended up being 2 more bolts inside of the whole thing that are kind of holding it on. Okay. Alright, so I've got the new one here, and it looks like these lights go there. This goes like what? Alright, so this is what the tail of the seat kind of pops into and allows you to open with the key. I can actually put that back where it was because this new seat, the new light, sorry, doesn't use that. So that's kind of gonna go back to where it was, which is helpful because now I don't have to worry about undoing that. All right, so we just got the screw lock thing for the keyhole. And there is actually a slot in here. So all I'm gonna do is insert it. Because obviously you're gonna use the same key. Okay, so now that's in there. Now we'll just redo everything that was in it. Oh, got it. Okay, cool. So that is in. There's also a note on the little plate that says lock will sit on angle. So that made me feel a little better about it. Now I just gotta get it in there all tight and nice. I'm making sure this is tight, by the way, is because I want to be able to unlock the bike correctly. Okay, so I'm gonna see now if I turn the key, does the little thing at the top move? Alright, so fun fact, the little nut inside of here that tightens everything down is 27 millimeters. That's freaking huge. Okay, success. Now that's done, the question now is, how do we get the all the wiring and stuff moved over? I'm gonna double check that all my lighting works on the bike. Okay. Okay. All right. So all of the lighting works. Wait, think I found it. Aha. Yep, there it is. You can understand my confusion. I saw this and I'm like, this is the only plug I have for all of it? The hell? Because I know it's integrated. And then what is this just cluster shit right here? But if you follow this up to right over there, you can actually see it. If I don't trip over my own bike. There's a little gray cable right there. And that looks like the exact same cable. Yep. Look at that. The exact same cable that's poking out of this guy. All of this stupid shit gonna get replaced by this. MotoBox, thank you for just making sense. That's sad that I have to tell you thank you for that, but thank you. Now, that's it. Like that's, okay, that's amazing. So that's just gonna basically go like that. Oh my God, so much simpler. That is like real handmade quality shit right there. Okay, now I gotta get the license plate on it. All right, so we'll take this and this thing and get it on there. Oh, does it go all the way back there? Nah, I'll put it up front so there's no legal problems. All right, so the license plate has to go up under here, but these bolts are also needed to get the thing to hold onto there. So we are going to have to play around. I don't think I need all of those spacers and all of those washers and all of the King's Men. Sorry, I know you guys couldn't really tell what the hell I was doing right there. Basically, the front parts, they have to fit in, and there's these little spacers that have to fit inside of here, right? You see how that just sticks in there? Now, these back ones are convenient because the spacers kind of just fit in and they'll stay. These wouldn't. So I had to like get these screwed in so they would hang there while I was getting the back screwed in, because I've only got 2 pairs of hands, and this has to be threaded up through there. Very stupid process if you're doing it by yourself, but if you have somebody helping you, you probably have a much easier time. Okay, so now I'm gonna get the license plate on. Let's see if that works. Dope. Also dope. Oh, that's so freaking, oh, that's awesome. Wow, my phone literally just cut on. Okay, this looks great. This looks a hell of a lot better. So now what I'm gonna do is put the new seat on. This is what Siri thought I said. Okay, the new seat. I don't think I've showed you guys the new seat. Let me show you. So this is the Sergeant seat. It looks pretty freaking dope. It is a plug and play seat. Has like a carbon fibery vibe. And I really like the look of it. And I also just have to click it on. Hopefully. All right. And there we go. Dope sauce. The thing I like about this seat is you don't have to have the rear panel on the back, because this kind of has that rear cowling look, but it has the screws, so if you want to put a rear fairing on, you can. But that seat looks so much better than the other one. And guys, it is with the tires taken off, the bike kind of cleaned, the new tail light put on, and the new seat added, that I'm going to call this the end of episode 6 of Wrecked Bike Rebuild. And as always, guys, massive shout out to all my Patreon people. If you guys haven't checked out the Patreon page, it's an awesome community that we've built up around Wrecked Bike Rebuild. And one of those people is actually going to be getting the bike, and that's the only way I'm even able to do this series. So big shout out to those guys. If it wasn't for them, I would not be able to do this. And if you're interested in getting the bike for potentially $1, highly recommend you going and check the Patreon out. It's going to be in the top link in the description or somewhere on the page. Also, big shout out to MotoBoxusa. Those guys just sent the tail light thing out and I installed it. The quality looks absolutely fantastic and it looks so much better than that last freaking light that I had on there. If you want to check them out, I'm sure I'll have a link somewhere in the description. But other than that, guys, that's all I've got for you. If you enjoyed this series, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you like this type of content. I'm Chaseontwowheels. This is Wrecked Bike Rebuild, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Goodbye.